announced, M3GAN is a 2022 American science fiction horror film directed by Gerard Johnston. It was written by Akilah Cooper from a story by Cooper and James Wan, who also produced with Jason Blum. Allison Williams and Violet McGraw star. Amy Donald physically portrays M3GAN, and Jenna Davis voices the character. Its plot follows an artificially intelligent doll, who develops self-awareness and becomes hostile toward anyone who comes between her and her human companion. M3GAN premiered in Los Angeles on December 7, 2022, and Universal Pictures theatrically released it in the United States on January 6, 2023. The film grossed over $181 million worldwide against a budget of $12 million and received praise from critics for its campy blend of horror and humor. A sequel, titled M3GAN 2.0, is scheduled to be released on January 17, 2025. Williams and McGraw will reprise their roles, and Cooper will return to write the script. Johnston is also in talks to return as director. After her parents are killed in a car accident, 8-year-old Katie is sent to live with her Aunt Gemma, a roboticist at the high-tech Seattle toy company Funky. Gemma is covertly using the company's resources to develop M3GAN, Model 3 generative android, a child-sized humanoid robot doll powered by artificial intelligence. Designed to be the ultimate companion, during an unsuccessful test of M3GAN in their lab, Gemma's boss David discovers the project and orders her to discontinue work on it. Gemma and Katie struggle to connect until Katie discovers Bruce, a motion capture robot that Gemma created. Watching Katie with Bruce, Gemma is motivated to complete M3GAN. When the prototype M3GAN is formally paired with Katie, David is convinced of the project's potential for success. M3GAN exceeds expectations and begins to take on a parental role. Gemma's colleagues Tess and Cole, as well as Katie's therapist, Lydia, become concerned about Katie developing an unhealthy emotional attachment to M3GAN. M3GAN starts operating more independently and targets anything that she deems a threat to Katie. She kills Dewey, the dog of Gemma's neighbor Celia, after it attacks both her and Katie. Later, M3GAN attacks Brandon, a boy bullying Katie, and pulls off his ear. When she chases him, he falls into the road and is run over by a passing car. After Celia blames Gemma for Dewey's disappearance, M3GAN fatally sprays her with insecticide. Gemma becomes suspicious of M3GAN and attempts to check her video logs, only to find the files corrupted or deleted. Gemma powers M3GAN off and brings her to the lab, where she, Tess, and Cole attempt to fix her. Katie becomes distraught when separated from M3GAN and slaps Gemma. Gemma apologizes for her inattentiveness and tells Katie that M3GAN is only a distraction that helps her cope with her loss, not a solution. After watching M3GAN with Katie, Funky's investors greenlight M3GAN's release. Recognizing the risk she poses, Gemma, Tess and Cole decide to terminate M3GAN. Tess and Cole attempt to shut M3GAN down while Gemma takes Katie home. M3GAN activates on her own and nearly hangs Cole. While Tess saves Cole, M3GAN causes an explosion in their lab. Before exiting the building, M3GAN kills David and his assistant Kurt in an elevator. Staging it as a murder-suicide, she steals a car and drives back to Gemma's house. M3GAN confronts Gemma, adamant about taking over as Katie's sole parent. Gemma attempts to stop M3GAN, damaging and disfiguring her in the process, but M3GAN ultimately overpowers her. Katie saves Gemma, using Bruce to tear M3GAN apart, but M3GAN's top half remains active and attacks Katie. Gemma exposes a processing chip in M3GAN's head, which Katie stabs with a screwdriver, seemingly destroying M3GAN. However, as Gemma and Katie exit the home, Gemma's AI home device turns on by itself, and a camera looks towards them. M3GAN grossed $95 million in the United States and Canada, and $86 million in other territories, for a worldwide gross of $181 million. Deadline Hollywood calculated the net profit of the film to be $78.8 million, when factoring together all expenses and revenues. In the United States and Canada, M3GAN was initially projected to gross $17-20 million from 3,509 theaters in its opening weekend. After making $11.7 million on its first day, including $2.75 million from Thursday night previews, estimates were increased to $27.5 million. It went on to debut to $30.4 million, finishing in second place at the box office behind holdover Avatar: The Way of Water. The film made $18.3 million in its second weekend, remaining in second. In its third and fourth weekends, the film made $9.7 million and $6.4 million, finishing in third and fourth place, respectively.